Hey guys, hope you are having a beautiful day. It's your sensei here again in your baguette technical math and science with me, your favorite sensei, Wow. So, on today's lesson, I'm gonna be dealing with trigonometry. This is an extract from a metric past paper from the previous years. So yeah, today we're gonna be tackling it. If you are new to our family, please press the subscribe button down there below. Also that notification bell, so whenever we post a new lesson you may be updated. And yeah, tell your friends to tell their friends that hey, the sensei is back with a fresh lesson to help us prepare for the prelims. So let's get straight into it. So now question 9.1 says if tan A it's equals to 3 over square root of 40, and they give us it's from, let me change the color, it's from 0, it's greater than 0 but less than 90, so which means it is in quadrant 1. So determine the values of the following with a sketch and without using a calculator. Leave your answers in a short form if necessary. So now, first thing that we need to do, they gave us that tan A is the angle, is equals to 3 over root of 40. So we know that tan is opposite over adjacent, so we know that this side is the opposite side, this side is the adjacent side. So now we can find the hypotenuse side by using theorem of Pythagoras. So it will be x squared plus y squared equals to r squared, which is the theorem of Pythagoras. I'm just gonna write TOP. Yeah, but then you know when in an exam you need to write the full thing, theorem of Pythagoras. So it's 3 squared plus root of 40 squared is equals to r squared. So let's punch it in the calculator. The answer, oh yeah, I swapped this ones. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, but the answer will still be the same thing. The answer will be r squared equals to 49. So root of 49, we know that it is equals to 7. So we know that r is equals to 7. So now since we know that r is equals to 7, then let's do this. So now we need to start drawing it in a Cartesian plane. So we know that it will be on the side which is on quadrant 1, because we know that it's 0 and 9, so it's between this. So the triangle will be drawn on the side. So we know that for the opposite, which is it represents the y-axis, it is on 3. Let's just say 3 is here. No, let's just say here's 1, 2, it's 3 here, and root of 40, it's at 6 comma something. So let's say here it's 6 and 7 here, and it's just here, so it's gonna be, if you know that it's O, which is for the one that is 3, and yeah, O is the one that is 3, which is this one in the y-axis, and then adjacent it's this one, root of 40, which is 6 comma 32. which is just in between 6 and 7. So this is how you are gonna draw the sketch. They will note that, you know, they will give you marks for the sketch, and yeah. So now let's try to solve these questions. So cos A, we know that it is adjacent over the opposite side, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, it's root of 40 or divided by 7, you know. And then now note that here, when we're finding sine 180 plus theta, we know that sine 180 plus theta, it is on which quadrant? Very good, it's on quadrant 3. You know that only tan is positive, sine is negative, and cos is negative. So you know that our answer will be negative sine A, because of this is on quadrant 3, and sine A, it is opposite, which is 3 over 7, which is negative 3 over 7. This is how we're gonna do it. So this is number 1, and this is for number 2. Humble apologies, I know this space is very small, things are just scattered all over the place. I apologize on that. Yeah, I'll try to make sure that, yeah, it remains as neat as possible. So now let's go to the next question, 9.2. So it says, now without using a calculator, determine the value of these expressions. Cos 100 divided by sine negative 10 close bracket multiplied by tan squared 120. So now whenever we're doing this kind of questions, note that they said we shouldn't use a calculator, which means we definitely have to do this thing in a form of using those trig special angles. You still remember that cos 30, sin 30, tan 30. We definitely have to use those ones. So now we know that whenever we shift now cos, if we shift cos, it will not give us a special angle. So rather we shift it in a way that it will convert back to sine 10. Which way we should use? Sorry about that. We can use sine 90 plus 10. You still remember this? So now remember, this is in the second quadrant, and now in the second quadrant cos is not negative there. Cos is negative, it's not positive there. So now because of this is in the second quadrant and cos is not positive there, we know that whatever will change, it will change into a negative sine 10. Sorry about that, let me just remove it. We know that it will be more or less like this. We know that it will change into negative sine 10. Why? Because now we know that cos it's not positive on the second quadrant, so it's gonna give us a negative sign. So it will be negative sine theta over negative. We know that this negative angle is positive 1. Very good. At quadrant 4. So at quadrant 4, which means it will be sine 10 and multiplied by, let's just do this thing in this way, 180 minus 60. You know that it will still, yes, it will be in and yet we're trying to do this thing in a special angle. So that's why I'm using this way. I know, yes, this and this, they will cancel each other out. The answer will be left with 1 multiplied by tan negative tan 60, because of this is at quadrant 2. Remember that. Negative tan 60 squared. So we know that tan 60 squared, it is equals to, so now it will be root 3 negative all squared. And did you know that 1 multiplied by this will just be negative tan 60 squared? So now let's just do negative here. So let us square root everything here. So now square of this root of 3 will definitely give us 3, and then this positive negative squared will always be positive. So our final answer will be root of 3.